24/8, the show you've all been waiting for. We'll be streaming every Monday from 6 p.m. guys. It's gonna be fire. I'm with me, I'm with Cye and beautiful Martha and Ian. Tell me about your weekend. What should the viewers expect from this show, Cye?
From this show, what the viewers should expect is just an in-depth review of all their favorite, players from all over the world, and especially here in the local league. Yeah, so it's going to be interesting.
And the different predictions for the week.
The week that is coming.
Yeah, sure. This weekend, even the following weekends.
Okay, just judging from what we saw this weekend, I think it's going to be an interesting season. For me, I have the NAM Blazers to win it all.
It is all. We're almost getting there. Let me first talk to Martha. Martha, you're welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
The viewers are expecting a lot from this show. What should they expect from you, from us?
Well, as a basketball player for so many years, ever since I was in senior, there are some things that we miss out on, especially when we go through a weekend that is fully packed of action and lots of basketball games going, down in different leagues. So we need to have that information, that involvement, and that's why Bounce 24/8 is here, to just have everyone cue in and know what's up with what's going on internationally and also locally. You've forgotten about the WNBA. Where is your favorite kid? Yes, so we shall talk about that. I'm quite excited over the draft that happened last week, and I'm excited to talk about
we are going there, Martha. We're going there. Hey, let me introduce to you Ian. Ian, you're so exciting. You've been a former player of power. What should the viewers expect from you? Because I believe you have a bigger in-depth of how the game should be.
So excited to be here, and this season. Okay, we're going to talk about basketball. We're going to talk about superstars. We're going to bring you some footage about what's been happening in, about, and around the basketball world in Uganda, locally and internationally.
Oh, and Ian, you'll be. I'm expecting a lot of interviews from the current good players. There are a lot of transfers, and trust me, it is all exciting. So let's dive in directly into the local segment. It has been all about NAM Blazers and City Oil. Guys, it has been fire. Come on, tell me, what has been your take from this weekend?
I think this weekend just gave us a sneak peek into what is going to be happening for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
For me, I think the transfers that NAM Blazers made are very exciting. They are a stacked team. And I think going forward, they're going to be real contenders this season.
Yeah. So from what happened, apparently Odong Paul had 22 points.
Yeah, MacGyver.
AKA MacGyver. Then Francis Azolibe he was playing against his former team, the City Oilers. Then the Naja, Juko Daniel. He was fire. Martha, what was your take from this weekend's game?
Well, it was quite exciting for me to see the different changes that are happening in these big teams. And our expectations were kind of being altered in a more exciting way for us to just keep watching. Personally, I didn't expect NAM Blazers to come through strongly as they did, being the first game. It was just very, very exciting to watch people like Dikong put on a show.
The brown tall guy.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
And Paul, wow, 22 points, and he just made everything worth watching. So those are the things that we are looking at, and it's really exciting for us this season.
Wow, I mean, they are winners for the weekend, but there are also people who had a rough weekend, especially the bet power. They lost all the games from Saturday to Sunday. Come on, Ian. This is why you come in. What is happening? What is happening? What is going wrong with power?
Well, I think judging from last season that didn't happen.
Yeah, sure.
There was no really much basketball action, and a lot of players got, displaced. So we can't really judge from the first games of this season. It's going to be an exciting one, and also judging from how it's going to be a round robin, just one leg.
Yeah, but then you have your roster is full right now. You have Sentongo, you have Stephen Woody. I mean, I don't really see an excuse why you guys shouldn't actually make it to the playoff. I know it is the first game, but it is a big prediction for what might happen in the future. What do you think? Where do you feel that you guys might end up at the end of the season?
Well, it's too early to judge right now.
Yeah.
Because the season has just begun. We just had our 2 first games, and you can't really start judging from that. There's still a long way to go. So I'm so hopeful that the team will get itself together and come through with some wins. Wow,
sure. So the other most exciting team was Magic Stormers. I don't know what should I call it, pounding, should I call beating? Mother, come on, come. It was crashing, right? Mother, what do you think? Do you feel the Navi Sunsa girls are really ready for the league right now?
They are definitely ready.
Okay.
I've watched many of these girls' games, and they do have the potential for what it takes to be where they are. I've seen them work really hard, and based on the Magic Stormers is one of the strongest teams in the NBL.
Yeah, sure.
And with all that we saw, we hope for these girls to have a better game and clear out things that led to their loss. But what I can say, these girls are high in hopes, and I'm rooting for them because I see a lot of potential in there.
Do you believe the KCCA Leopards are the threat right now? Because it is kind of exciting how they're playing their game right now. It is up there, and trust me, what they're doing to... Okay, I mean, the JKL ladies were good, but it is really lacking. It is really lacking. Who do you think is the threat right now?
With the teams, you mean? With KCCA, there's a lot of buzz because of the coming back of Claire Lamuno.
Oh yeah.
And she's
in the country, right?
Yeah, she. Yes.
She had gone out for studies, so she's back now.
It is going to be exciting.
Things only. Yeah, me, I'm actually excited about KCCA. Right before she left, like some years back, I think it was 2014, she was the MVP in the league, actually, in the finals. When the KCCA Leopards won that year. So I think having her back gives everyone like a boost, and everyone, I think it's going to be a really strong team going forward.
I think Patrick is right, because she's such a strong personality over the years, and she has built that rapport. Having someone like that in a team creates that kind of boosted energy and creates a feel of strength for the rest of the players. So it gives them that threat overview for the rest of the teams. Okay, sure.
Thanks, Martha. Talking about boost, Ian, you've had new signings this season from Gatia to is it Stephen Woody?
Yep.
Then you have Elvis Sentongo, you have Patrick, you have Osama. What do you think? Where do you expect them to be? What missing link is really missing in Powers right now? Because I expect them to be big contenders this week.
I can't really say much about that, but whatever signings the club made, I think they were wise. The coaches and the management sat down and really thought about it, and I'm sure the team is going to get itself together and come through, because the players we see that the club signed, most of them are really young players, and they're just gaining experience.
Okay.
So it's not always a walk in the park. They have to gain their rep. They have to work hard, and catch up, because we see Power had senior players like Ikomo departed for City Oil.
Yeah, I think that's
Ikong is
who's now playing for UPDF. Don Paul, who's known as
Magaiba.
Some Blazers, Cyrus Chiviri, and all that departed was real good experience.
Yeah.
So right now we have really young players who are fresh, young, people who can run around. All they need is just that time to settle,
Yeah, sure.
They'll come through, they'll pull through, I believe.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with him. I think like the huge losses they had to the team, like through the transfer, I think destabilized them a little bit.
Yeah.
But I think going forward, when the guys start getting some chemistry and everything, I think they'll be good.
Okay.
Yeah, let's not just judge them from this past weekend. I think they have more. I think they'll give more later.
So you think it is more of a coaching role that will uplift them there for now?
Coaching role and more playing time, so that the guys get to jail and have chemistry with each other.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Okay, talking about coach, I mean, Coach Nat is my exciting coach to watch. I mean, last season it was all exciting for UCU Cannons, and I'm expecting much. Come on, Martha, give me an insight. What do you think? Do you believe the Blazers are that team that are going to offset the City Oilers, or the UCU Cannons can still do it this season?
Well, UCU Cannons were the last season's finalists.
Yeah.
And they really did put on a show.
Did they have like 2 games on the Oilers?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 2 games. Yeah.
I think
So
that was very impressive.
it was very impressive, and they come in so strongly, and with what I have seen so far, they have people who are very motivated, people who are strong, and young blood, just as Ian just mentioned. We have Bali, which is one who is
It's
one
so
of
exciting to watch.
He's
It's really
like
exciting.
a torpedo in there. Because there's a lot of ankle breakers, but these are the things that we can't predict for sure, because anything can happen. But UCU is one of those teams that have been really putting on a very good fight in the NBL.
Okay,
so we are watching out for them. This
Wow,
season.
that is exciting. So Studio Langa is back on this UCU roster. Studio Langa.
Yes.
Okay, that is so exciting.
Yeah.
So Ian, how about is it Said Asim Power? How do you because I expect aggressiveness from him. What do you think? Do you think is going to elevate you guys? Because I am really pushing you on Power, because I believe you have a lot of excitement seeing your team back in the league.
It's really exciting, because some teams didn't really make it this season to play the league.
Okay.
Teams like Pemba Warriors, due to funding, and it's hard to fund a team like that, and especially during such pandemic times.
Yeah.
So, but for Power, they have a sponsor, they have a good technical bench, They're all stacked up, and I just believe it's all about giving them time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that is exciting, because personally, okay, don't take offense, I am a big Blazers fan. I believe
Bandwagon.
no, not really, not really bandwagon, but I mean, City Oil has had us from 2013 up to now. It has been our favorite food, but we really want to change course. So what do you okay? Me, I am okay. I believe that the Titans can really do something, but I am worried their bench is not really performing as it should be performing. You get my point?
Yeah, but I think you are judging them so fast just from the past.
For real?
So let's give them a few more weeks and we see.
And I want to remind us that right now they have one of the strongest silverbacks, who is Mugera Stanley.
Mugera Stanley.
Yes.
Is he fire?
Yes.
Is he fire?
He was previously in the Pemba Warriors team, but now he's playing for them. Watching him, he's very strong, he's muscular, and he's the cannon in there, like
The Hulk.
the Hulk of the team. But we think the fair.
Okay, so do you think the UPDF, with the acquisition of Mike is it Koja? Mike Kojo, yeah, that's the right name. Do you think this time they have a chance? Because apparently what they did to the Dolphins is really scary.
What do you mean they have a chance?
No, I believe. I mean to contend, because no, not really just. But I believe they can contend.
Nah, no, I don't think so.
Did you watch their game? The ones of Dolphins with them?
Yeah, I did.
It was a pounding. It was a beating.
I think Dolphins are not a team that you can really, gauge the strength of another team from. So let's wait to see how they do against the big guys like the Cannons and the non-Blazers and the Blazers themselves?
I think the audience will be able to engage us more on what they think, because we may make predictions, but people out there have different opinions. I would love to hear from you.
Well, the viewers out there, please comment to our channels on YouTube, Facebook. Come on, just make those predictions coming, because I believe, I know someone out there really loves the non-Blazers to do this for us. Finally, someone should do something, because
these Oilers.
Okay, not really
You
about.
guys are smooth. They slide through.
But I've realized, I've realized their current roster is not so strong the way it used to be. With the addition of Mike Makiadi, the Caesars, and who else? This guy they added, Ian. Kong Joseph.
Yeah, from Power.
He was from Power, right? Yes. Oh yeah. So I am expecting non-Blazers to really offset these guys. Let's dive into the International Basketball Association, the NBA right now. There are a lot of exciting games right now. Let's talk about the Hornets. Actually, yesterday they had a game. So, what do you think? Do you think the 12 Blazers missing Damian Lillard was an issue for the Blazers?
Yeah, I think it's a very big issue. I mean, he's their main point guard, he's their main star player. Yeah. So any day when he's not available, they will miss him. Okay. Yeah. So I think it was a big part of that loss.
Okay. And Terry Rozier really was shining yesterday. He had 34 points without LaMelo Ball. I believe. Do you think LaMelo Ball coming, it gives him a chance to be the Rookie of the Year?
Yeah, LaMelo, before he went out with the injury, was really putting up good numbers, and he was a contender for the Rookie of the Year. So, well, I think when he comes back, if he comes back early enough, I think he's going to be the one. Yeah, because I don't really see any other competition. Maybe there's Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards is actually playing very well for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, he's playing well, and actually ever since that poster done, his confidence really came up, and he has been putting up.
He's the Dwayne Wade of this era.
Let's wait and see. Really.
He kind of emulates Dwayne Wade, if you really see.
Yeah, when it comes to work ethic, things like that, and professionalism, I think he's probably Dwayne Wade, but we should wait and see how much he can carry a team like Dwayne Wade used to.
Okay, so over the weekend, the most exciting player was Steph Curry. Martha, he drained 11 threes. Is the oldest player right now to ever have a consecutive 10 games of 30 games and above. What do you think? Do you think the Warriors have a chance to make it in the playoffs?
With the NBA, it's just as any sport, it's very tricky to say.
Yeah, sure.
But Steph Curry has always been making headlines for us.
It's exciting.
He's giving us one teaspoon of, what to talk about, then the next and the next. Now he's breaking this really awesome record.
You saw his left, the left short of. Okay, don't worry about it. Yes, Celtics game. Yeah, I mean they lost, but it was so exciting to watch.
Yeah, that particular three when they closed in on him.
Yeah.
He somehow found a way to put it up. So.
Okay, so the Pelicans are having really a hard time. I think yesterday they played with the Knicks and they were 112, and the Knicks were 122. Do you think they're not playing, or Zion is not having enough help?
No, I don't think that's the issue. Okay. I think Knicks are on a roll right now. They've been doing really well. Okay. I mean, their star player, one of their star players, Julius Randle, has been putting up ridiculous numbers. Yeah. Last week,
they are losing. That is the problem. Is putting on ridiculous numbers, but they are losing. So
they are losing, but I think it's a step up from last season. Because if you saw the Knicks of last season, they're really bad. But I think ever since they acquired Julius Randle, and he has stepped up this season, putting up those ridiculous numbers. Last week, he had like 5 games or 6 games with 40 each, almost 40 points each. So I think that's crazy. I think they can make the playoffs, and we can see how far they can go.
Okay, right now in the East, okay, I mean they're in the West, but right now in the East, the Grizzlies had a game with the Bucks, and Giannis was in the game, Drew Holiday was in the game. Do you think they have a chance in the East right now? Because the 76ers are hot right now. The Nets are fire. Do you think they really have a chance? Ian?
Well, in the East, I think 76ers still got this.
Yeah.
But I thought you were a Brooklyn fan.
Yeah, he's a Brooklyn fan, but I mean, the Sixers are fun to watch.
No, look at facts like Embiid is now, isn't he back on?
Yeah.
So now look at Embiid. We have Ben Simmons down there. Now imagine Embiid back and Ben Simmons. And Ben Simmons, he has still been grinding without Embiid right there. So now Embiid being back is a very big addition to the 76.
Okay.
So Ian, do you still believe that right now Embiid is the MVP of the league, the way he's playing right now?
I really can't start calling him the MVP of the league.
Me, I think he's a contender.
Yeah,
Maybe
definitely.
contender is the right word, but
Okay.
Yeah.
calling him the MVP right now, still too young and raw to say he's the MVP right now.
Martha, the Suns have David Booker. Chris Paul hasn't really been playing that well.
No, I beg to differ.
Okay, is a floor general, but they fell to the Spurs. I mean, do you think they're a good contender right now?
I think that was just a blip because the games prior to that, I think they were really doing well.
You're doing well.
Yeah, because Chris Paul had a stretch of like 4 games where he had lost only 1 turnover. 1 turnover.
He had actually 2 turnovers.
Yeah, so which is impressive.
It is
I mean,
impressive.
people in one game get like 6, 10 turnovers. This guy, over a period of like 4 to 5 games, he had 2 turnovers. Me, I think he does well for the team, and he makes everyone tick.
Well, tomorrow they have a fun game with the Bucks, and please comment down below on our channels on Facebook. What do you think? Do you think the Suns will beat the Bucks? So, Martha, let's still stick to this MVP part. Do you believe if the Warriors make it to the 8th seed, Steph Curry can be an MVP? Because I am a Warriors fan, but
let him leave space for the young blood and other people.
I mean, he's the only exciting player right now.
Excitement, giving us adrenaline rush does not mean that he's worthy of the MVP. But anyway,
Ian, with Harden on the net, Kyrie on the net, I mean, I would believe that the Nets would be exciting, but the Warriors, I am worried too, they might not make it. But isn't he the exciting player right now to watch in the league?
Okay, we can see Golden State right now. They have a good bench, they have a good squad. But my prediction is
actually the bench is exciting.
They won't make it to the final. Because
I don't think they'll even make it to the playoffs.
No, they might.
Why would you say
Because
that?
are they like 10th seed right now?
No, they are in the 9th seed.
Yeah.
So does it mean that, because what makes them get to the 8th seed is if the Spurs lose the next 3 games, the Grizzlies actually lose.
So you guys are on math
No,
now.
I mean...
The stats are adding up.
They've unleashed their calculators.
Anyway, but the exciting games tomorrow to catch are 76ers and the Warriors. I can't wait to see what Seth Curry has for his brother.
So who do you think will win?
Well, I am the way the 76ers are really playing right now. Of course, I believe they might, because it is away game for the Warriors. Yeah. So I believe Steph Curry will, of course, put on a show that is expected. But Joel Embiid is going to shine. I think is my MVP. I don't know which other person right now I would really vote for.
Well, Warriors has the audience right now, globally. So it's let's have our audience comment and tell us what they think. Who do you think will take tomorrow's game?
Yeah.
Will it be Warriors?
Yeah, and also in line with that, let's hear your views on who you maybe want for the MVP this season. Who has been your most valuable player?
So, hairless Cye.
John.
Yes, please.
Before we go any further. You know, the NBA right now is in regular season. And you know the tempo at which regular season is played is not the same way played.
Yeah, of course.
That's true.
The playoff has a different...
It has intensity within.
The feel is so different.
Yeah, the games slow down and then everyone tries to play at a slow pace and a more cautious pace and everything, so I get it. Yeah,
all that is brought about, the regular season, and the process for teams to reach the playoffs, you know, it's a real great fighting.
Yeah.
So teams reach the playoffs when they're tired, they have injuries, so you can't really start telling now. You know, playoff times, that's when, you know, you get to know who are the clutch players. Who comes quick for the team, who goes that extra mile to do whatever you have to do for them to win. So you can't really start, you know, we are still in the regular season. There are some players who still have to get injured.
No, it is really not a must.
No.
I mean, it's you're wishing.
Having a hot hand like Steph Curry, like whether it's regular.
Actually, he had an ankle injury, and I think he continued playing.
You know, basketball is a contact.
Yeah, Steph Curry.
True.
You need to expect things like those. So you may put your hopes in a team thinking you're going to make it to the finals. Then you have like 2 injured players or somebody has been bad for them for doing something. You know, it's crazy these days in the NBA. You can't just be doing things anyhow and stuff.
Yeah, like
But the game right now is so exciting. It's really exciting. Actually, with Donovan Mitchell having that injury, do you believe the return of AD? Do you believe the Lakers can make it to the first seed in the West?
no. Okay, I don't see the Lakers making it to the first seed. I think that one they already gave up.
You still have like more games, like I think 15 games to go.
And I don't think, even though those guys come back, I don't think they are going to push that first seed. It's not really a realistic goal. What you can do, I think the best option for the Lakers right now is to just kind of stay within those playoff positions. And when the playoffs come, and then they can just go all out. But right now, let them just reserve themselves for the playoffs.
Wow. Back to our viewers, please comment, because I know there is a lot of fans who really love LeBron, the bandwagon. Please comment in our comment section on our YouTube channel. Okay, you may really think wherever LeBron. Pardon?
Oh, you can just call them LeBron.
Okay, ask the Steph Currys. Please comment to our channels on Facebook. Keep those comments coming. So right now we're going into a timeout. We'll be back with a very good, exciting session, and it's gonna be fine. So, right it's called this player for UCU, the dark blue purple guy with a new cafe, the Kong, Namblazers, Namblazers, the Kong,
Hey, you're the colleague, this guy, Litmus Paper.
No, the guy is maybe we call him Brown. I mean, he has started a good restaurant actually with this exciting game.
Actually, let me tell you about the restaurant. It's called Food World Restaurant.
Mwade customer care. Yeah, please contact us for the money we are paying.
Yes, I'm actually a big fan of cuisines, and my specialties are Habashi, Zoro Ethiopian, and then South Sudanese. We have this thing called kisira.
What is kisira?
It's sourdough, basically.
What?
Kisira.
Kishra.
So it's sourdough. It's flat bread. It's very homey. It's hearty. So he owns this restaurant at UK Mall, Kansanga.
The Kong Kalango Kaulide, the Kong, I've given you customer care, please. But I'm all excited about this season, really, because personally, I am looking forward to a team that can really stand the City Oilers. Right now, with who is Landry, the commander,
the
Burundian is on fire.
You're not alone. Like, let me tell you my experience from the past season. Every time I could walk into MTN Arena to watch UCU City Oilers during the finals, everyone was like, "We are tired of City Oilers taking the cup."
Personally, I am tired.
We are tired.
City Oilers don't take offense.
We would really. Why would they take offense? They're here to.
I mean, take it back. The City Oilers have done it.
It would be nice to see the cycle being broken. Yes.
7 years in a row.
We need the cycle broken.
But their players are getting old even.
They're old, but they're very smart. They usually play very smart. They're very smart on court. They're not very fast. They're not explosive as some of these teams, but they are very, very genuinely smart with their play.
Well, Martha, to add on what Martha is saying, we've seen for these past 7 years, since City Oil made it to the NBL, these guys have showed us what basketball in Uganda should be from the organization. It's a very organized team, you know?
Yes.
Very organized from the management,
me what I think.
In all senses, these guys are so organized. That's why they are winning.
But so, for me, actually, on that point, I think their structure is what maybe these other teams can
professional structure.
From, I think they are really good because, okay, not only do they have good players, but also they have a good structure and organization. And I think instead of hating on them, I think these other teams.
No, we are not really hating on them. No, but I
actually pick a league.
Ian.
We can pick a league, but let me tell you something. In the basketball, like generally, Ugandan basketball is not a profession that you can take up. Most people are demoralized and they do not take organization seriously because they feel I can't secure a bag when I'm playing basketball. But City Oil is literally taking care of its players the way professional teams do. And that is the motivation they have behind that. So if you have such a management behind you, you have the urge to perform. So I think we need teams that come up to support the players.
Talking about borrowing leaves, I mean, NAM Blazers, you have good sponsors right now, you have got a pile of good players. Work on structure. We are believing in you to offset these guys. We are tired of the, is it 7 years now? 7 years.
Cool.
At least face off with Titans.
Well, there's a new hashtag on the blog. It's removing a dictator.
that is.
I'm also just kind of confused. Mixing up basketball and politics.
It's not a political show. Not by any means.
It could be, politics.
You'll be chewing someone's hand.
No, but really, if you really think about it, just the way the Warriors had a run for like 5 years, 5 years in the NBA. It got to a point where the people were not actually hating the Warriors, but they were hating the players. So with these new transfers, them losing Francis Azolive, with the Naja guy leaving them, I believe maybe these guys take a bit of experience to the NAM Blazers, and you never know. We are
exciting, really.
It is really exciting.
Waiting to see what's going to happen.
Then the KCCA Rangers, Vanandi. What do you think? Because right now I don't think they are doing well. Their inexperience is really still the same. Do you think they might really make it to the playoffs?
They definitely are a strong team. Playoffs, I think they will.
I believe their rosters. Right now, their roster is really still poor. The same roster that came last year is the same roster that came. Bane, City Rangers, KCC, they have the money.
Maybe last year they were just working on team building and chemistry and what. You might be surprised what they can do this year.
But they have the funds. I mean, Ian, what do you think? Do you think they will? I mean, is it still structure? Because we are moving more to the structural administrative part. But the players also have to work on themselves. What do you think?
Well, I can't really say much about KCCA, but some players left like Ghana left KCCA is not playing for UPDF. I actually don't know what's the model of UPDF.
My coach Joe.
Left, he wasn't he a player from NAM Blazers?
No, Michael Joe was in Power.
He was in Power, but he got signed from Power to NAM Blazers. I don't know what happened. Last season we didn't have a season actually. So this season, Michael Joe also made his move to UPDF, Tomahawks, and the first game they had, they kind of impressed us. So we're expecting more from UPDF. Back to KCCA. KCCA, they have Francis Mbui. Francis Mbui has really shown. Francis Mbui came from KIU Titans.
KIU Titans?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he was traded from KIU and came to KCCA, and he has really been putting up numbers for KCCA. And this season,
So do you think with the acquisition of Sharing Youth by Victoria University, do you think they will be able to have the funds? Do you think they will build capacity to plan and contend next season?
Still vague about what's happening to Victoria University because they are reflected nowhere on the fixtures on the table. So I
actually
think
their
this
game was
season
good
they're not
last
going to
season.
participate. Yeah.
Okay.
Joel, we've had so many highlights from what is it called?
The NBL of Uganda.
We go to our other leagues, the Div 2 and the Div 1.
Please, Ian, take us through the Div 2, Div 1, Div 2. I mean, you were there. What were the exciting teams to watch?
Well, on Saturday, 17th.
Who was killing you? Who was beating you? Who was pounding you? Who?
The Kampala University men passing the Makerere Eagles. We had our Toto ladies passing the Makerere Sparks.
Okay.
We had Gulu Hawks passing Kumba Marines.
How did the Gulu Hawks work?
When you talk about this Gulu Hawks and Kumba Marines game, well, it was a very exciting one. There was a lot of energy. And Gulu Hawks actually played with only 6 players.
Their bench had
only one person.
They had only one
person.
Yeah.
But they have a move. You know those people, yeah?
And they really did put up a very good fight against KU because they even went into overtime. And they were added 5 more minutes.
Well, Martha, we are talking about Gulu Hawks and Kumba Marines game. Those guys put up, right?
Who are the exciting players? Who are exciting players in that game? Because I mean, right now, I mean, don't get me wrong, but we want good players for the Blazers. KCCA can come and pick some. You never know because the league is not really balanced right now.
You want KCCA to pick people.
We want someone who will surely give us a shot. We really want.
But they are comfortable in their team. So why?
Ian, which other game was exciting apart from the Gulu
On
Hawks?
Sunday we had Bushcourt versus which team was it? Diamonds of the Sun. It was also one, energy-filled game.
Okay.
These guys went toe-to-toe for some time till, the Diamonds of the Sun, they just broke away and, took the lead. But all in all, it was a very energetic game. It was a very exciting one. Yeah.
Martha, which female team in the NBL are you excited to see right now? Because I mean, you are a ball girl, and I believe there are those times when you feel okay. We should put this team there. It should, So, which team is exciting right now? People, the viewers should look up.
Before I even talk about which female team I am about, I props to yesterday's guys.
Okay.
There was Devi for our savior. He really did command the team with so much wisdom and wit and energy. He was even given 3 whole quarters to play. Wow. That shows a lot of great stuff. And also Tropical Royals. Okay. So we had Roxine, who was also the point guard. So we are seeing guards coming up in a more positive and stronger way. Okay. So for the ladies team, I would like to see the NBL. I'm a Sunsa's fan.
Oh, they pounded them.
They pounded them.
They pounded them. Era bana Sunsas, eh? We should.
I didn't even finish what I was saying. Can I just finish?
Yeah, please.
I love Sunsas. They're from my hood.
Banda.
We are neighbors, so we peep into each other's windows or something. But the thing that I'm most excited about is basically
KCCA Rangers.
It has to be the
KCCA Rangers.
No, it's already making a lot of buzz, and I would like to support the contender, which I think would be UCU for me. So I think so I would go with UCU, and then second Nabisunza.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guys, please subscribe. Keep those comments coming. The girls are doing great. So we're going to take a short break, and when we come back, okay. So let's continue in our timeout. The Kong. No, we talked about the Kong.
No, we did talk about that picture.
Hey, okay. So the Kong from Nam Blazers, he had 10 points, 8 points, 10 rebounds, and is shining right now. What props do you have for the Kong, apart from starting a good new restaurant?
For timeout, we just want to talk about his picture. The one he took after the win. So that picture showed the kind of euphoria you get after beating.
But you know
oil.
you know that is the Kong brown, right? Ian, what do you think? What do you think his contribution has been to the Nam Blazers right now?
Well, him being signed from the UCU Cannons, that was a very good signing that Nam Blazers made. Because first of all, the Kong is tall. He has a good wingspan. He can move on court, he can shoot, he can get in the paint. So that's a very good acquisition that Nam Blazers managed to bag.
So those people who are looking forward to Nam Blazers doing the magic, first of all, go and support the Kong's restaurant. Give him some energy to come and kick.
Energy.
He has energy.
It's already there.
Yeah. Do you still think Sudi Olanga has enough to has what it takes, and do you think his contribution right now to the UCU Cannons really might add something for them to come back into the contending position?
Yeah, I think people are writing off the Cannons very fast. Yeah, but I think if we just give them some time, maybe they might put up a show like they did last season. Yeah, I think we shouldn't be very fast to write them off. I think they still have a few pieces in there that are really good. Yeah, so let's just not be very quick to give up on them.
Okay. So because I actually to that point, I believe because Coach Nat last season was really so exciting because his team lacked chemistry. These were players from different teams, and the fact that they made it to the finals, it is so exciting. But then also the Ndejes, guys, Ndeje, they have to work on their team. I mean, they used to have, they were so exciting when they are
Ndeje men or women?
No, Ndeje men, of course, Ndeje angels. Ian, what do you think?
With the loss of Coach Obedi Walker, I can't really say that much. Who's the incoming coach right now?
Is it Odoki or something? Odoki or? But
I think the new coach has to pick up from where Coach.
Actually, the former assistant coach.
Yeah, those are very big shoes to fill because just his presence at the touchline and everything was very imposing and was very, tough on the players and even the officiation. If it was poor, he spoke up. So, I think they are very big shoes to fill.
Wow. Today's show has been so exciting with different insights and the different discussions about the different leagues. Catch us live every Monday. Next Monday, we're going to be doing the same thing. Please go to our channels, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. Even follow us if you can. Turn on those notification bells. We're going to be doing this every Monday. Please comment, subscribe. Tell us what you think the league should be. Who are your best predictions for this season? Martha, which exciting game are you looking forward this weekend? That means you are not sure for now.
Okay, for me,
there are many exciting games. I'm trying to pick one.
Well. Okay. For starters, Ian would look forward to seeing Power win a game.
Yeah, for me, I want them to try and bounce back.
the power fans. Don't lose hope.
It's
just the beginning, and we're going to get there. Coach Mchuda, I believe in you.
Wow, Coach Mchuda already has had that.
That's the best sentiment.
But please also catch the NBA games. That is Warriors 76ers. It's really going to be exciting.
Yeah.
So catch us live next week on Monday. We are doing the same session. Please subscribe, comment on all our channels. Follow us more on Twitter and Instagram. It is really going to be exciting. I'll be back with Cye, Martha, and Ian, the best guard of our team. Of course, this team. Thank you very much.